getting set for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Forced to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler first down. From the gun, Rodgers. Open man's got it. That's Chark. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now give on the ground, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Rodgers now. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
That's another.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From 31, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's Flacco to throw. He's got it. That's Burks. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 36 yards. That's good.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw, it's Flacco on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Flacco to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. That is T.J. Watt getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long. Throwing, is Flacco. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Second down at the 17-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. On the play fake, here's Flacco. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. Looking to throw, it's Flacco. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Here's Flacco. On the quick slant, that's Judy. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on third down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains, and there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use fourth down, and 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
First down.
Play fake. Flacco now. And he gets that to Hardman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Running left is Judkins. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Flacco to throw on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here's Gabriel. The ball comes out. One of the Steelers And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
It is good. That's the score. Steelers 38, Browns 3.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense and Joe Flacco getting ready for the next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes! Alex Highsmith. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game. Looking to throw is Gabriel. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Complete to David Njoku.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off
At the 20-yard line.
after this. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Gabriel. He'll step up and run this. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Browns cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Metcalf, the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.